want to talk to you all about the hardships of a man. I feel like this topic is relatable. There's probably a lot of young men out there that watch me. There's probably a lot of older guys out there that watch me. I've seen both parties comment under my videos, even reach out to me on Instagram. So I'm like, man, you know what? I want to be relatable. I want to connect with my audience. And I'm not just saying it's men that watch my videos. It's probably some young ladies or older women that watch my videos as well. But I just want to talk about the hardships and what I faced as a man being young and in the game, learning. Because when I was growing up, I didn't have a superior father figure. I had my dad in my life, but my dad ain't really teach me and coach me on what to expect in life or the hardships of life. I just had to go through them myself. Like now, I'm currently dealing with stuff, and I'm like, man, I never knew about this. I wish I had somebody to tell me, but I had to learn the hard way. Am I gonna be mad about it or upset about it? Absolutely not. That's where the learning, I turn on the learning thinking cap. I learn and I think about the next move I'm gonna make off the decision that I done made, or previous decisions or past decisions I done made. I turn on the thinking cap, and I pull out the chessboard and I'm like, what's the best move on the chessboard right now for me? What's the best move on the chessboard for TJackk, right? But yeah, like I said, man, I know it's a lot of young men out there, or just men in general that face hardship. So I want to talk to y'all about what I've been dealing with, seeing if I'm relatable to anybody else. As a man, we all know that life is not easy. Let's get that clear off the rip. Life ain't easy as a man. We basically born with no value. We gotta build ourselves into something before we actually admire it or respect it. We just not born in girls flying our way and money flying in our pockets and our situation is the best and life is just so perfect. No, I'm not saying women born into that, but women have an advantage because looks, beauty, right? What's the thing that they call it? The pretty girl power. That is real. It's real. Like a hot chick could fuck off half her life and still go bag her a rich man. It's not like that for guys. Like you can't fuck off your 20s and 30s and then your 40s. Oh, well, a rich woman gonna marry me. A rich woman gonna take care of me. No, that's not how I work. This is not La La Land, Disneyland. Like that never happened. It's the truth. I heard this saying of a poor girl will always get saved by a rich man, but a rich woman won't even look a broke man way. And this is very true. And I'm not trying to compare men and women. I'm just saying we got two different value systems. Women get the looks and beauty. We get the attributes, the respect, like how much money we have, how jacked and ripped we are. It's totally different. We got to build ourselves into that, especially if you don't come from money. You got to work yourself up into that point. You got to get in the gym. You got to be studying, learning. And once you start learning or you learn, you remove the L and then you earn whatever it is that you like to do. That's what I like about life the most. You get to learn. You get to figure out situations. Every situation is not going to be easy. Every situation is not going to be tough. It's a hit or miss with whatever you're dealing with in your life. But life as a man in general been tough. And I can go back and tell y'all story times of the stuff I done been through. And I know, like I said, some of y'all probably could relate to this. But just like now, y'all, I want to talk to y'all about this real quick before I actually dive into it. Like now, I'm in this situation of, I've been driving trucks for almost 5 years. I've been driving trucks. And I've been working, busting my butt, working them long hours like I told y'all in previous videos. Having some lonely days, feeling like, man, what is this my life? Just sitting in the truck driving, looking out the window like I can't do this no more. I can't take it. You get on social media, you get to scrolling, Damn, they in Dubai. Damn, they in Miami. They on the yacht. They in supercars. They family taken care of. This is what I'm saying on social media. So automatically the human brain just think that that's reality. And I learned the hard way. I don't know about y'all, but I learned the hard way that that's not reality. Everybody's situation is not that. Everybody don't live in a perfect world where it's, glitter and glamour. Some of it's true. I'm not saying all of it that you see on social media is fake, but some of it is real. But they don't show the dark side, like how I told y'all in the previous video of entrepreneurship. They don't show the dark side. And I'm dealing with the dark side, and I'm here to expose it, Because, and I'm not just trying to reference skin color, like being black, whatever. Skin color don't matter. But I will say being a young black man is a tad bit tougher than any other race. Because what I learned about my black people is it can be a black man that's getting money, killing the game, he's successful, he got a lot of businesses going on, and there can be a guy like me that's in the game. I'm just getting in the game, I'm getting a little bit of money, but I'm trying to get to the next level. And I meet this guy, and he got access and all the knowledge and information that he could potentially give me that I need for me to get to the next level, but he won't do that because then he don't want to see me on his level. That's why I say rich people don't tell poor people how to get rich. Why would they? Why would they want more competition? It's not a real thing, but I notice within the black community, it's the worst. Black people don't want to see other black people winning. They don't. It's very rare. It's very rare. And like now I'm in a situation where I'm around my peers, I'm around people that's either on the same level or, maybe a little bit lower, but they might have some resources or knowledge. And I'm reaching out to them, trying to pay them some money to give me that information, knowledge, or connection, and I'm getting told no, or I'm not getting a response, or I'm not getting an email back. And it's my own people. And I'm just like, why? I'm even offering to pay you money. Like, as a black man, I don't understand why we are this way towards each other, And like I said, I'm not just trying to make it about a skin color thing, because it's not, but it is tougher, because I noticed with the other races, they're not gonna be like, you know what, Tony, I'm not gonna tell you the game. I just wanna keep all this money and success to myself. I'm not telling you shit. They don't do that. They help out one another, especially with the Hispanics, the Mexicans. They the same way. They help each other out. They all be at the bottom together, and next thing you know, they all at the top together. But with the black community, it's not like that. It's like, hey, if Chad getting more money than all of us, fuck Chad. We ain't fucking with Chad. Why it gotta be that way? Why can't it be, hey, Chad get money? Let's reach out to Chad. Chad's successful. Let's see how we can help Chad get more money. That way he can give us the game and the knowledge. Because you got to give up something to obtain something. You're not just going to get the game and the knowledge right away. Like me, I always offer to help people out for free. I always offer my services for free. Hey, what could I do to help you out? What could I do to help you get to the next level? Then that's when I backdoor saying, hey man, could you help me out with this? I don't want no money or nothing. I just need help. I don't, like right now, I don't have nobody in my corner. Nobody, just zero. I'm at a point in my life to where I'm like, wow, all the people I grew up with, family, friends, and people that I didn't seen, even some people I know that was kind of successful, I reached out to, don't want to help. It's crazy. I done reached out to some people in real estate that's my color, and I get nothing. They don't want to deal with me. They don't want to work with me because they low-key hate that. They're like, how is this guy so young? And his mindset is so on point, and he trying to reach out to us talking about some property. You 24. You shouldn't be worried about that. You should be partying and doing the goofy shit. Like, no, just because I'm 24 don't mean I want to indulge in them activities. I could care less about partying and dealing with a lot of girls and doing stuff that don't have no benefit with my life. I grew up in a different situation. My situation is not like, and here's the thing, what these people don't understand is everybody's situation is different. I'm not just living for myself. I'm not a selfish person at all. I got people that's dependent on me. I got people that look up to me. you know? So it's not like I'm reaching out greedy or trying to like do no crazy stuff or nothing. I'm reaching out to better my life so I can better the people around me lives as well, not just me. Like I told y'all, you know, being selfish don't get you nowhere at all. I'm more that person that's, if I don't have much, I'll still give the shirt off my back to the person that need it. That's just how I operate. But like reaching out to these people, it's no benefit, because they like, why he only 24? He worry about real estate. Why he, like every time I get it, like, and I think I take it as negative, because I'm like, if you was really who you say you are, you wouldn't ask me, man, you young to be worried about real estate, or what made you want to get into this so early? How is this early? I'm 24. I'm 6 years, finna be 5 years, because I turned 25 this Saturday. I'm literally 5 years away from 30. So how is that young? I just don't get it. I think a lot of these people mindsets is outdated. You know, they did that shit, fucked around, partied, they whole 20s, and somehow got lucky in their 30s and 40s and got successful. So they expect everybody to take that route. Like, no, I'm a different person. I don't want to take that route. I'm a high elite performer. I want to be the best at whatever it is that I'm doing. You know, I want the game. I want the knowledge. I don't want to be here wasting my time. I don't want to let God down or disappoint God. He put me here for a reason, and I feel like I must serve under him. You know, I got to perform. I got to make sure everybody's straight. You know, family, people I'm real close with, I got to make sure everybody's straight, so I'm not living in a selfish manner. I feel like people that indulge in them vices, whether it's partying, drinking, smoking, sleeping around with a bunch of different people, men and women, I feel like they selfish and they don't have nothing to live for. Because why are you out there doing stuff like that? Why? You know, it's a bigger purpose in life for us to be here. We're here to help people. We're here to grow. You know, we're here to put on, educate people. You know, how I operate now, y'all, I operate off, I'm looking at my nieces and nephews as they the future. So what could TJackk do to help them out going towards the future? Okay, TJackk could be the best version of himself, make sure his finances on point, make sure he's healthy and he's in shape, so my nieces and nephew have somebody to look up to. And whenever they in need, or they need something as far as going through the different phases of school, elementary, junior high, high school, college, if it's something where I can fund them, or some game I can give them, educational or information-wise, I can do that. Not even just my nieces and nephews, but just the little kids below me in general. You know, because it's like, I wish I had that. I didn't have that. I didn't really have a whole lot of people put me on game. You know, as far as like, whether it was dad, uncles, cousin, I didn't have like a big bro like that. You know, the only person I had was this guy, my cousin-in-law, that was in the military, and he shaped me, but it was in a military way. It wasn't in a way of just like being a free person and out here thriving, being successful on your own, being an entrepreneur. He told me about being an entrepreneur, but it wasn't in the way of like me being free like now. It was through like the military way. Hey, do this, do the military route, do the, you know, da 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 da. But anyway, that's besides the point. But going back to it, that's what I'm facing. I've been facing that for a minute, you know, probably like 2 years, 2.5 years now, reaching out to successful people, whether they my color or any color, and it's just like they turn you down. And I guess this the hardship route. I feel like I built myself up, you know, to where people can look at me and like, okay, we know he a sharp guy, he a sharp person. Let's give him a chance. But you have to fight for that. I done sat at tables with millionaires and been around mega millionaires, and they talking this good game about how they gonna do this and that and help you out, and then they never do. You reach out to them, and I'm not the person to like bug people. It's like, okay, if you tell me you're gonna do something, I'm gonna take your word for it, because I'm that way. If I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna give you the run around and barely text back, barely email back, none of that shit. But I will say the other people, the other races, they have reached out. Like the people my color, they don't even text back. They just ghost you. Just like, bruh, like ain't even that serious. And one thing I don't realize and understand about people that that's on that, as far as like the people that's, you know, successful and well off, you know, fit, good condition, all that. One thing I don't understand about them people is, why do you want to keep the knowledge and information to yourself? You know what I mean? Like, we're not guaranteed every day here. We not. So why wouldn't you want to share that and spread that to somebody else or other people? That way you can help them change their lives. I get a thrill out of helping other people. That's where I get my dopamine hit. I don't have to drink no alcohol or smoke no weed to feel that. I like helping other people. That's where I get a dopamine hit. Like, hey, I helped bro get his CDL. I helped bro get in his trucking school. I helped bro by telling him, hey, you need a better schedule. You need to work on your daily habits. Your schedule needs to be so busy Monday through Sunday that you don't have time to party and do goofy shit that don't serve your life, that don't serve no purpose. You don't have time for that. You want to be, it ain't even about being successful. It's just about being a high elite guy, high elite performer. You don't have time to indulge in the dumb shit, the goofy shit. Your schedule needs to be booked up. But the people that's, you know, well off, that's successful, I can't stand those type that don't want to spread the information and knowledge. It's like, why? One day you're not going to be here. Pass it on. Help other people change their life and improve their life. You should get a thrill out of that. I feel like everybody should. You know, it shouldn't be, hey, I'm a multi-millionaire or billionaire, but I'm not going to help nobody else. Fuck them. It shouldn't be that way. It should be like, man, I'm well off, I'm successful. Let me help other people join that train. And it's lonely at the top. You know, like, it was this one podcast I watched with Kevin Hart. He said, if you're successful, it's boring when you're successful by yourself. Don't you want some successful friends? Don't you want some successful family members? That way y'all can go on trips together, you know, have businesses together. Y'all all living in nice houses. Y'all families close. Y'all well connected. Like, don't you want that? Who want to be successful by themselves? You know, it's just showing, hey, they're a selfish person. Like, I just don't understand that logic. I don't understand people that way. I will never understand. Maybe one day I will, but right now, it's just I take it for what it is. I charge it to the game and make me want to go harder. Whenever I'm at the gym and I'm on my last rep and it's tough, I think about shit like that. I think about all the people that stabbed me in the back. I think about all the people that talk bad about me. I think about all the people that crossed me or said I wouldn't be nothing. I think about all that. I charge it to the game. That's all you could do as a man. You can't get in your feelings about this stuff. And I recommend to all the guys that do get in their feelings about this stuff, take that energy and put it somewhere else. Don't sit around sad, depressed, doing drugs, you know, drinking alcohol, hanging around the wrong people, trying to vent to them. Why are you venting to people that don't care? That's where I think it's a fall off, because in reality, nobody gonna care about your situation more than you. Nobody. You the only person that's gonna care about your situation. That's it. Nobody else. So why are you venting to other people? Only thing they're gonna do is probably talk about you or go tell other people, hey, so-and-so was talking about this. Man, he dumb, or man, he effed up. I told him not to get in that situation. So why are you venting to them? So like I said, the best solution for you is to charge it to the game. Take that energy, put it into something else. Get your butt in the gym. Do hard comeback sports. You know, do mixed martial arts. Do boxing. Do something. Because if you know life as a man is hard, you don't want to be in your feelings about this shit. That's one thing I could never do. I already done it when I was 18 through 20 in that red pill rage stage of just mad, not understanding. I'm over here worried about girls. I'm like, now that I look back, I'm like, man, I was dumb, but I didn't have nobody to tell me that. I was doing the opposite. Like I told y'all in the previous video, you playing the game wrong if you trying to chase girls and you ain't got nothing built up, nothing tangible. You're not successful, you know, you're not in shape. How you gonna get hot girls and you're not even a part of yourself? Women can do that. Women can leverage their looks, but if you don't have looks as a man or money or whatever, you What are you doing chasing girls? And I don't want to hear you can be funny and out of shape, because man, reality, man, that's not gonna get the box wet down there. It's not, you know. Yeah, they might like it for a minute, and you know, they might want to mess with you for a minute, but after a while they gonna get over it. Just say, you know, I feel like I can do better. That's just how they operate. You know, women are always looking for the next best option. That's just what it is. But going back to it, I just think as a man, you can't really get emotional about this shit. You can't really get in your emotions. I'm telling y'all, charge it to the game, do something physical to, you know, to transvert that energy into that. You know, you don't want to be sitting around in your emotions, smoking, drinking. I'm telling y'all, all you're gonna do is self-sabotage, and you're gonna go in a downward spiral. You need to train, get in the gym. That's the best advice I can give to all my guys out there that get super emotional. You get super emotional, you ain't got nobody to vent to, go vent to the gym. Like I tell people, the gym, my therapy. You know, I love working out, and then after I work out, I go in the steam room and I talk to God, because I know that's all I have. In reality, nobody gonna care about my problems. Nobody gonna care about TJackk like that. Nobody gonna care about TJackk than I care about myself. And they not gonna care. That's just the harsh reality of how this world works. That's just what it is. You have to accept it. So for all the guys out there that's crying, you know, life is hard, life is tough. Absolutely, I agree. I'm right here with you, brother. But don't sit around and cry and bitch about it. Do something about it. That's the thing. The thing about being a man is we get to build ourselves up into something. It's crazy because Andrew Tate said something that was so good. He said, guys will spend their time on GTA, building a character, getting jacked, getting rich, hanging around important people, getting the hottest chicks, driving the fastest cars, living in the nicest houses, and won't even do it in real life. That shit is so facts. Won't do it in real life, but they'll do it on a video game. It's the truth. You know, I don't understand it. I don't get it. But I'm here to tell y'all, don't indulge into none of them activities. And I'm not saying that for those of you out there that's playing video games and stuff, that is bad. If you playing video games, make sure you have some motion. Make sure you have something going on. Don't just be sitting around playing video games and you living with your parents, you living with your girl, you ain't got no job, you ain't got no money coming in, you just sitting around looking like Daffy Duck with nothing, just playing the game all day. I'm just saying, don't do that. But going back to it, y'all, I think the most severe thing that I dealt with as a young man is, I give y'all a list. So obviously starting out, early teens, you know, I wanted girls, but they didn't want me, right? That was one. Two, I was trying to act like something I was not. I shouldn't have done that, just so I can get the girls. That's where I learned, like, hey, you need to be that. Don't just act like that to get them. Because one thing I learned is girls are very smart. They'll see through the bullshit very quickly. So you need to really be who you say you are. Don't just cap and fake. And I'm not saying I was doing that, but I was showing stuff on social media as if I were. And just to get some attention from the females. And that's the dumbest shit. Three, I think, once I got out here by myself, I learned, hey, all that friendship shit, it goes out the window as you get older. All that, oh, well, you know, your high school friend, we're going to be locked in forever, man. We're going to be doing this, we're going to be doing that, we traveling the world. All that shit go out the window, man. As a man, you got to realize some friends you might have that's going to be day ones for the rest of your life. But as we continue in this world, that shit is getting rarer and rarer. I don't know if that's a word, but it's getting super rare. I don't really see a lot of people having these day one friends, because what I learned is you know who really with you and who not, based off whether you be successful or if you get, or something detrimental happen and you don't have nobody. Those are the times where you're gonna see who really with you. When you at the top and when you at the bottom. I noticed that because y'all, when I was driving trucks at 21 and I had got my apartment, I was by myself. I had the fake friends come in and check up on me. Oh, I want to see you, I want to hang out, but it wasn't really that. It was just they want to just waste time, and it wasn't really, oh man, let's grind, let's get to the next level. It's, hey, let's go here, let's go hang out, or hey, what you got going on? It wasn't, no self-help talks, I would say, or like, hey man, what you got going on? How could we get to the next level together? What you got going on that I can help you, vice versa. It was none of that. So I learned very quickly that friends ain't who you think they are. And I'm not saying for everybody, some people might have solid day ones. I'm just saying it's super rare now. Compared to back then, it's super rare. And also I learned that it can be that way with family as well. Family members could change. It can be, your aunties, your cousins, uncles. I don't know about y'all. I'm just speaking on my experience. I experienced a very, very weird family situation. Like, I don't, sometimes I be forgetting, I'm like, damn, like when I meet people and we talk about family, I'm like, oh, okay, so you have a normal family. Cause I don't. If I told y'all what go on, y'all would be like, what? Like, I don't have that family. I'm not close with all my family members. It's weird. And I'm not gonna speak on it, but I'm just saying, like, I learned family ain't what you think they is. What I learned the most, y'all, just to stop it from right there, is you will have people support you when you start. You will have people support you when you start a business or whatever it is that you do, that you start. They will support you once you start. Soon as you become successful, that's when it stops. Or if you failed at it, that's when they want to reach back out. But as soon as you start, when you going, you might have them fake friends that share your post. Hey, support my friend business or support my cousin business. All that shit fade away. It fade away. It's just fake love. It's just like, hey, is this motherfucker gonna be successful at this? Let me see. Let me share it. And the more you improve and get better with your business or whatever it is that you're doing that these people supporting you on, once you keep getting successful, that's gonna go away. You're gonna realize very quickly that, man, these people wasn't really with me. They ain't even just gotta be people on social media. It can be close friends. It can be family members. They will fake support you when you start. As soon as you become successful, that's when they fall back. They nowhere near to be found. They probably talking bad about you now. Oh, he's still doing that business stuff. I don't know how he doing it. I don't know how he making it work. Well, this shit not for everybody. Everybody not cut from the same cloth. Everybody cut from a different cloth. Only the real survive out here. Like I said, that's the real reality of being an entrepreneur. But I learned very quickly, family, friends, like, you're not gonna have that same support. You're not. And as I bettered myself over these years, and I backtracked to where I was last year, it's like I just keep getting better. I keep getting better, and the more I do that, I ain't talking to nobody now. Like, you would think that you locked in with all these people 3 years ago, 2 years ago, y'all was so close. You would think once you get successful, they would reach out. Hey man, how you doing this? How you doing that? What's your secret? How you doing this? No. They don't. They just rather hate and stop talking to you and fall back. That's the harsh reality. And like I said, I'm fine with that. I'm cool with it, but I'm telling y'all that's what's expected. Whether you're a young man or old man. And I'm pretty sure the old man that probably experienced this or been through this, no, this is real shit. This is real reality. It's people out there like that. People that you didn't grew up with, your peers, family members, cousins, friends, whatever. They watch you. They're like, oh, TJackk, he this. Or Tony is this. What's his secret? Let me reach out to him in a loving way. Hey man, like, what's going on? How could you help me improve? What are your secrets? What do you do every day to help you that and got you on this level? They don't ask that. I find that crazy, y'all. I find that super duper crazy that these people would rather hate than come and soak up the game and be curious on how you got in that position. They rather just sit back and hate. I find that crazy. I really do. I literally don't have no words on that. I don't. But hey, that's the harsh reality, and that's what it is, and I'm fine with that. Like I said, God is the perfect planner. He knows what's meant for you and what's not. So it's a part of your journey, just like it's a part of my journey. Charge it to the game. How I experienced that, y'all. And like right now, in the position I'm in, y'all, like y'all know I work for myself or whatever. I told y'all it's not easy. I'm currently trying to get some things done, and it's like I have no connections. I reached out to a couple people. I'm not gonna say I reached out to a whole lot of people, because I'm one of them people that when people don't email me back or don't text me back, and they be doing all that talking when you see them in person, but then when y'all not around or face to face, they barely text. It make me not want to talk to people no more. It made me just want to stay to myself, but I know I can't be that way because I'm trying to get to the next level, and I have to be sociable, which I'm a very sociable person. I love talking to people. We can talk about whatever, as long as it's something that's beneficial and, like with ways we can get better within our business or health, whatever it is. I can talk to you all day about that. I'm down for that. But talking to these people, it make me not want to talk to people just because how people are. You see the real in people whenever you're not around them. They can do all that talking face to face, but when y'all not around, that's when it really counts. Hey, is this person a man of their word? Let me text them and see what they say, or let me email them and see what they say. That's what I'm dealing with, y'all. I don't have no connections in what I'm trying to do. I done reached out to some people, and it's tough. And like now, after I post this video, I'm finna get back to work. And I'm finna post some things on my social media to see if I can get a hold of some people. But people nowadays, whether they more successful than you or even if they not, but they got the connections, they don't want to help you at all. They don't want to see you get to the next level. Even if you're trying to offer them money and, say, hey, how could we work together? I just need this. They still will turn it down, because it's like, I don't want you to get to the next level. I don't want to see you successful. That's what it is, y'all. They have a problem with you. Ain't it crazy? I just don't get it. But like how I told y'all, it make me not want to talk to nobody. It just make me want to be an introvert. But I can't be. I just charge it to the game. Hey, on to the next. Let's see. Let me talk to this next person. Just because it's happening in my life don't mean I'm going to stop talking to people. I'm going to continue to do it. I'm going to just charge it to the game more and more. I'm in a dark side of entrepreneurship, and I'm showing y'all now. I ain't showing y'all all of it. I'm just talking to y'all about it. But this is what I do on a day-to-day basis. Just work and reach out to people to see, what's next for me. How could I get to the next level? And what it is that I'm trying to do. What could this person tell me? Because I would tell y'all I'm in real estate. That's all I can give y'all. I'm not going to speak on it because I am in the works with some things. But it's just tough when you see these people on social media saying, hey, I did this. And I'm not just flaunted by money. I don't care. If I see a person that's living in a $3 million house, they drive nice cars, whatever, nice life, I'm not just going to be fascinated off that. I need to see the whole thing. Don't just pull back the curtain halfway. Show me everything. Just like how these people show, entrepreneurship is so easy. You can become rich very quickly. Come on. That's microwavable success. Why would you want that? It's not gonna last long. Why? I don't want microwavable success. I don't. I want long-term success. I'm in it for the long haul. But that's really what I've been dealing with, y'all. Just that. All the other stuff that I talked about was previous in my other stages of life. But currently, as of right now, TJackk is just dealing with some issues, trying to network and connect with people. That's all. Once I feel like I get in the door, I'm good. I'm gonna continue to keep y'all updated, continue to talk about this process. But that's just currently what I'm dealing with. And like I told y'all, I feel like it's harder as a black man than any other race. And I'm not making no excuses. I'm not out here just, this is unfair. No, I understand. This is just what it is. But I realize I gotta work a little harder than a normal person and how my people are, But then if you go to the other people and you become successful with them, it's, oh, he traded on us, or oh, he switched up, or he ain't even for his people. Well, he was trying to be with his people, but his people was acting that way. I don't get it. And I'll give y'all another story before I go. What time is it? It's 11:36. I'm not gonna go to sleep till later, probably like around 3 or 4. But going back into the story real quick, y'all, I reached out to this real estate developer on Instagram, and I was chatting with him about some stuff, about some properties and stuff. And he was like, oh yeah, man, I can do this, I can do that for you. And just talking, I'm talking about just typing up. I bet he was on the other side of that phone just typing up a good story, typing up a super good story. And I'm just over here like, okay. And he just kept blabbing away, so I had to cut it off. I said, okay, let's set up a call Saturday at 9. Never text back. So you mean to tell me you did all that typing, just typing away? I had to show you all the messages, just typing. And when they come to me pitching a move to potentially get on the phone with you to talk about the next steps off what you just told me and how we can partner up, you didn't stop. All of a sudden you went cold. Like I say, y'all, I just don't understand it. But for those of you that made it this far, I just want to thank y'all. And, you know, thank y'all. And I want to let y'all know, man, we in this together. I'm here with y'all. I'm here. This is a brotherhood. My community is a brotherhood. You know, I'm here for y'all. Like I said, if y'all have any questions or y'all need anything, reach out to me in the DMs, man. I'm going to tag my Instagram in here. My Instagram is real TJackk, but I'm letting y'all know I'm here for y'all, man. Y'all need anything? Y'all got any questions about anything? I'm here. I'm open. You know, I'm here to help everybody out. I'm not going to be no selfish person. With that being said, man, I'm going to end this video. Once again, I appreciate y'all for everything. And also, man, don't forget to like this video. Show some love. But with that being said, I'm going to end it. I'll catch y'all next video.